Hello! Special day today. Oh, fuck, dude. Alright, so, let's just fucking jump right into this first. Hard mode? Credit Super GD Pro 3. I won't ask questions. Anyways. Hi! Hello! So, I have gone on record and have mentioned multiple times that, I work at GameStop. Today is going to suck. Much more than I had actually anticipated. Like, some of the pictures I'm seeing on the internet. I really thought it wouldn't be that bad. Maybe I'm crazy. I actually thought it would be okay this year. I mean, I worked last year during Black Friday too, right? But it was not accompanied by a new console release. I really, really honestly thought that when we sold out of consoles instantly, when the pre-orders were released, people would understand, like, we're not really gonna have that many. But, yeah, some of the images you'll see if you browse Twitter for half a second. Crazy lines. Crazy lines, people camping out overnight. I hope it's not that bad, because I work at a mall. I mean, it's gonna be busy as fuck. I know that. I hope there's no absurd lineup right at the start, though. Because, like, we do have mall security that doesn't let people in until it opens. I feel like that would deter most people. In fact, like, obviously, over the past couple of days, I've been asked, are you going to have consoles for Black Friday? And I don't have to tell them yes, but I mean, the answer is yes. And that information is, like, freely available. Like, you can quickly search the likelihood of a GameStop having new consoles, and the number one answer is, like, yeah, GameStops are getting new consoles for Black Friday. So I don't even think it, like, does anything if I lie and say I don't know. Common consensus and knowledge at this point is just understood that they're cool, that there will be consoles. But fuck, it put me at a different checkpoint. Honestly, I'll take it. Put me at a checkpoint less traveled. I can't... Okay. Maybe my input display might help me out on that one, but I feel like I pressed the jump button. I was honestly probably a little bit too late on that. I'll own up to it. Not my best Big Fans performance, but at least the last time I played Big Fans, you could honestly fall for about the first 3 minutes and still be completely fine. Because, believe it or not, this game is still primarily played by babies. Oh, sorry, buddy. I don't know what you were trying to do there, but it didn't quite work out for you. I guess he was trying to balance on the side rail. Let's see if I can find that guy. Nah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Who cares? Anyways. Yeah, so, like, when I told people, like, we're probably not gonna have that many consoles, I think we were expecting 2? PS5s? I don't even know if we have any Xboxes, honestly. I didn't check. Like, last time I was in the store, a couple days ago, the boxes were there, but I didn't check. So I have no idea what our actual stock looks like. Like, genuinely. Nor would I be able to say that on stream. So it's probably good that I have absolutely no idea. But, I think, like, what was publicly announced somewhere, at least people came to us very commonly, saying, you'll have 2. And I don't know where that information was said, or if it's just some rumor that was falsely spread around, but a lot of people seem to have the implication that most GameStops were going to have 2. So that's kind of what I'm assuming. I don't know if they've actually publicly said it or not, but I know that we're probably not going to have many. I would be surprised, at least, if I walked in and looked back there to see more than 10. That would be shocking. But who knows? I guess I'll find out. Anyways, the point is, most people pretty much understand that we're not going to have that many. And the fact that it's really going to be a huge pain in the ass to camp out at the mall, of all places. Because, like, there's so many entrances to the mall, and there's no fucking way that any amount of security can organize all that so that people... Like, supposedly, they were all supposed to have an organized line at one particular entrance. It's not even the main entrance to the mall. I mean, there hardly even is a main entrance to this mall. It's fucking huge. They're not going to be able to keep everyone out unless they literally locked all doors but one. But that's kind of unreasonable because people who work at the mall have to get in also. So I don't know what they're going to do. I imagine it's going to be very messy, and yeah, that's why nobody is optimistic about camping out. So I'm hoping that we don't actually have a Black Friday crowd. But you never fucking know. It's hard to tell with the amount of absurd lineups I've seen people posting on Twitter. I fucking, like, some of them, I don't know. I feel like some of the pictures I'm seeing, especially because I've seen a lot of pictures with people not wearing, like, any mask or anything. I feel like people are just posting shit they Googled. Like, worst case scenario, Black Friday campout, and they just found that image online and reposted it as if it was right now. I definitely do know that there were some people camping out through the entirety of Thanksgiving, though, which is just sad. Really, really sad. I mean, I didn't do anything for Thanksgiving. Originally, I had plans to go over to my dad's place. I think I mentioned that on stream. I passed on that because I asked how many people were going to be there, and it was, like, way larger of a gathering than I was comfortable with. Because believe it or not, I still care about the pandemic. Another rarity in Texas, at the very least. I checked Texas COVID cases a few days ago. It finally happened. It peaked higher than it had ever peaked before. We have come back around from the original peak. I mean, you know, I don't want to go too conspiracy theorist, but I also didn't really trust how fast the numbers declined at a period. I don't think anybody really fully I mean, you can't, even if there was no, wow, even if there were no falsely reported findings or misreported findings, what I'm saying is, even if the numbers on the graph 100% accurately reflected how many people were tested, which I don't think they are, it still doesn't matter because the amount of people who get tested is far, far, far less than the amount of people actually sick. Anyways, I don't need to get too far into that, although it does kind of affect how negatively I feel towards this Black Friday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have high hopes for humanity. Excuse me, coming through a Triplinsky. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hope it's not that crowded. It's definitely going to be crowded. I just hope... Especially, I hope that the start isn't that crowded. Yeah, thanks for the follow. I don't normally say people's names, but I have to say thanks for the follow, D's Nuts. What is that by? What is D's Nuts? Anyways, my stupidity aside, it's gonna be fucking awful. I hope that the starting lineup is not that bad, because that's the only thing you want to worry about when you have an opening shift on Black Friday. Like, I know that Black Friday as a whole is gonna be shit. I just don't want the first hour of it to be my life's worst living nightmare. If I can get past the first hour and it's not that bad, I'll be okay. I know it's going to be bad. You know what? I have to go for it. Like, what kind of gamer would I be if I didn't go for that? I know it's going to be bad. Like, I don't want to get the point across that I'm expecting everything to be wonderful and cheery and happy, but I really don't want it to be... I don't want to get sick, is the real thing. Like, god damn it, dude. Like, obviously, you know, I talked about it before. I had slight hopes that maybe someone with a brain would be like, we gotta cancel Black Friday because it could actually mean, like, huge fucking trouble for hospitals, for people who have to go to hospitals because they're nearly terminally ill. But, nah, fuck it. Like, we gotta sell PS5s, you know, that we probably won't even have. It's just fucking miserable. But, you know, that's what happens when all of your politicians are bought. Literally all of them. America. Like, you gotta... I don't know. I don't want to be too anti-patriotic, but it does... I get a little... Like, if someone is super proud of America, I always get a little suspicious. Just a tiny bit suspicious. I'm like, have you seen it recently? You know what's going on? I mean, even people on the other side of things. Even people who I disagree with literally everything they have to say also have things to say America has gone to shit for. It's a nightmare. I'm waiting on Civil War II. Not actually. I mean, you know, that's a horrible thing to say, but it fucking might happen. It's not even that unrealistic. Oh, wait, we're on the final. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Every crown I get while playing Fall Guys is a win for GameStop. They kind of need a win. They kind of need a win. I think I've talked about this prior too, but I mean, it's relevant. Dude, you're really grabbing when the bar is not even fast enough to kill me, nor am I standing next to it at all. I gotta watch out for Bold Diamond Dog. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how GameStop's doing. I mean, obviously, like, as a fucking key holder, it's not like I have all the insider secrets or anything. But, I think that pretty much, I mean, people outside of GameStop too, I think that just the populace as a whole, anybody who has been to a GameStop within the past couple of years, kind of understands that the atmosphere is, like, a little dire. Sonic, buddy. I hate to break it to you, but you're not gonna get me that easily. I got 2 people to worry about. I don't know why people kill this early in, Jump Showdown. And there he goes. There he fucking goes. Like, people are going to fall because they're stupid. You don't need to add your own stupidity to the mix just yet. Wait until it's down to like 3 or 4, then you can start being risky. I mean, I've definitely been stupid on this game in the past, but I use that knowledge to drive me forward. I'm quite a wizened old fall bean. Who knows how GameStop's doing? Also cool. I did 1 jump and was, like, paraded. You know the fucking... The crowd surfing? That was me crowd surfing to my death there. I crowd surfed a little bit too hard. All silvers and a purple to end it off. The purple with an X through it. The worst of their kind. Ah, that's Fall Guys, though. Like, you can't even get mad about physics getting you killed, because that's the entire game. I have in the past, for sure. Because it is stupid, but I'm just used to it. And I don't play Fall Guys for fun anymore. I play Fall Guys as something to talk over. It's pretty easy to do that with this game. It's a pretty good backdrop, too, so I keep it. I keep it around for that purpose. Occasionally I get to get mad at a 5-year-old for grabbing me. It happens. But, yeah, who knows what GameStop's doing? Who knows? I get so many mixed mixed stories from people. It's honestly hard to tell. And I mean, you know, I'm not going to say I have any insider information, because I don't, really. But, like, just talking from coworkers, you know. A lot of coworkers seem really optimistic, which is weird. But a lot of my more closer coworkers that I actually directly work with are like, yeah, you know, GameStop. I feel like once you get past the point where you don't have to engage with the sales portion of it, it might be easy to forget what it's like. And you get that impression very, very commonly when you work at GameStop. You get the impression that literally no one higher up than store leader position has any idea what their consumer base is like at all. Just completely tone deaf to the industry. I feel like that's the situation for most companies, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have high hopes for GameStop. I mean, that's just personal opinion. I think it's interesting that they're branching out to more PC stuff, but I think it's too little too late. And there's also just better stores that better suit that need. Like, GameStop can't offer what Micro Center offers, right? Like, Micro Center is fucking warehouse-sized and has literally every part you could imagine, and fully built PCs, and they'll build your PC for you. Like, GameStop can't offer what PC consumers actually want, you know? I just think it's too late. It's just, I don't know, what do you go to a GameStop for? Like, I can't answer that question, because I had not stepped into a GameStop until I started applying for positions. Since I was the age of, like, 10. That's like, maybe the last time I went into a GameStop to actually buy something. I have no idea why someone walks into a GameStop either, so I can't really say I'm that much of an expert on what the consumers are like. But I mean, you know, I know games, at least. At least I can say I know games. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Like, how could GameStop be saved at this point? Reggie, what were you doing, dude? Reggie. You think he regrets it? You think Reggie regrets joining GameStop immediately? I mean, GameStop was... This is public. Yeah, I literally... Okay, I'm super careful about talking about things GameStop related, because GameStop is pretty... They got a hairpin trigger on firing people over things people say off the job online. So, I'm you know, I try and be careful about it. There's obviously some things that are, like, you know, huge, obvious no-nos. Like, I could not go on my stream and announce how many PlayStations we had, if I even knew. But you can see why that would be an issue. Not that I've even mentioned what my store location is, but I guess if you pay attention to what I talk about, it's probably not too hard to find out exactly where I work, which is maybe concerning, and maybe I should not endeavor for that strategy in the future. Should be a little bit more careful, but it's too late for that at this point. I'll just eat it, and if someone walks into my GameStop and shoots me in the head, then that's the end of that, I guess. Please don't do that, though. I wouldn't appreciate it that much. Not that much, at least. But, yeah, GameStop was, to some degree, bought out by Microsoft. I don't know to what degree. I was literally told this information by my dad, like, a few months ago. Well, like, 1.5 months ago, whenever it happened. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I thought he was fucking reading some, like, news article incorrectly. But no, then, like, a week later, I remembered to ask about it, or it was brought up or something. My manager was like, yeah. That's why Xbox stuff gets, like, top priority store space. Like, they're at the front of the store now. And, we're supposed to be getting, like, Microsoft tablets at some point, but who fucking knows when that'll happen. Not that I care. Like, I don't know. That kind of stuff is, like, whenever a company is like, you will use this to help your sales, it's not going to be used for that. Like, you're just going to fucking... I mean, maybe it'll be used for, like, meetings or something. No fucking store associate is going to break out a tablet and go to the online store and be like, here's what we have to offer you today, sir. It's just not how it works. But anyways, maybe if you're in, like, a small GameStop, I guess, but, like, definitely not working at the fucking mall. Mall stores don't do shit. We show up. We show up and we sit behind the register. That's what we do. Gamer life. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Who knows how long that buyout will actually help them, but I guess it probably saved them like a couple years at least, I would hope. I mean, GameStop would hope. I guess I don't really hope. I don't really hope for anything, honestly. Also, why are we losing? I thought we did, like, really well at the start, but now this? This is the one opportunity to save my team. It's not working out so hot. Yeah, whatever. I thought I did well, you know? I thought I was a real team player here. I dumped so many of our eggs at the start. I guess it's just the classic of not having anyone to defend, probably. I mean, yellow's fucking drowning in it, you know? I think this is, oh yeah, one egg. This is unsalvageable. I'm pretty sure half of my team is already disconnected. Because that's the mindset in Fall Guys now. Is, if your team is down within the first 20 seconds, just leave. Just leave. Just leave. Okay. Every now and then, Fall Guys gets stupid enough that it takes over my mental space for a bit. But who knows if Microsoft bailed GameStop out a little bit. I kind of doubt it. The most interesting part from what I heard, I mean, I looked at the article. I didn't really learn anything from GameStop, but after I found out it was real, I looked up an article. And, supposedly they're going to help, like, the back-end infrastructure on how... Why am I still here when I hit exit to menu? It just doesn't work the first time. But I didn't notice. Yeah, they're supposed to help, like, the store, like, the online store infrastructure or something. And what that points to me, especially because Microsoft recently shut down all of their in-person stores. I need to be clear, I have no insider knowledge. Do not fire me over this GameStop. I'm just, even if I'm right, you know, on what bounds would you fire me? Okay, my defense is over. You have no grounds to fire me. I said bounds. I'm a fucking retard, dude. Look, you can't fire me. I'm retarded. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, Microsoft just shut down, like, all of their, or at least the majority of their, like, walk-in storefront locations. Only reason I know that, by the way, is because, my old assistant store leader, quit and was hired at, Microsoft store, and then, like a few weeks after hiring, all the stores shut down, so... unfortunate timing. But, I mean, it's not like she lost her job. They did give all of their in-store employees, a different job. but it's also understandably frustrating because that's not what she was hired for. Anyways, I don't need to talk about her life story, but yeah, all of Microsoft's stores shut down, and as far as I'm aware, I can't fucking speak, I'm a stutter lord. Dublinski! Completely deserved, and not because the Sonic wanted to waste his time grabbing my ankles. Yeah. You know, it makes you think, is all I'll say. It makes you think. Microsoft shuts down all in-store locations, proceeds to buy out some amount of GameStop, and starts helping them with their online infrastructure. Does that not read to anyone else as GameStop is heading in the exact same direction that Microsoft stores were? That it's just going to be an online retailer? So that's what it seems like to me, but maybe I'm looking too far into things. It's possible. It's a lot fucking cheaper to operate an online store than it is to operate storefronts. You know, you could probably definitely make an argument that GameStop, at the very least, has way too many storefronts. You know, working like a few months at a different store location that was not in the mall, we got maybe on a good day like 20 people walk in the store. Like, that's not how you run a business. Like, you can't sustain yourself on that. I don't know, man. I feel like if they don't shut down all the stores, at the very least they're gonna shut down most of the stores. It's gonna be like a Toys R Us thing. But who knows, man? It's all conjecture for me, at least. I have to say that or they'll fire me. But it really is. It really is conjecture. I have no idea. That's just what it seems like to me. I feel like I have a case for it, you know? I also, goddamn, I need to be really careful about the time here, because if I am late, woo, I'll never hear the end of it. But I need to make sure, it's 4:09 right now. I need to make sure I, stop stream by, like, probably 5:20? So I got, like, a good hour and 10 minutes. It doesn't take me that long to get to the store. Dude, I'm fucking... I need to be careful with what I'm saying. I, like, am slowly pinpointing exactly where I live. I'm bad about that. Please don't come and murder me. Please. I mean, fucking speaking of which, maybe I should be nervous. I mean, it is Twitter. And, Twitter does like posting images of guns, but you browse the GameStop Twitter trend, and you'll see a lot of gun. You'll see a lot of, if they don't have a PS5 for me, and then gun.jpg. So, whew. Excited. Excited for my GameStop job in less than 2 hours from now. I need to not think about it too hard. Alright, we're doing great, squad. We're doing... Yeah, whatever. Kicked in the right direction. Please don't grab your own teammate. Incredibly bad-mannered. Alright. And now I do my secondary job. My primary job, get eggs from the start. Secondary job, just do this a lot. Like, a lot of this. I need to stop going on the left side. In fact, all of yellow is heavily protected. Congratulations, yellow. Why am I being a baddie, though? Like, why am I... Yes. Thank you. Why am I doing the stupid thing that makes you... Oh, wow. We have all of the goldens, pretty much, which is very easy to make us go from a winning position to a losing position. Okay, on my screen, no one was grabbing there, and it just kind of bounced out. Yeah, it's the age-old tale of a nest with no defenders. Yeah, alright. Well, I'm super glad and excited to be a part of the red team again. I was a part of the problem at the start of it, before I went back to defending. I can't act like I had no part in this. I was definitely a detractor. Okay, good. Well, let's just no, dude, I hate having Goldens. I hate it, because the more Goldens you have, the easier it is for you to go from winning to losing. I hate it, man. And just no one's defending. No one! Just stay here! Just stay! We're winning! But yeah, I was definitely a part of the problem, so I can't act like if we lose. It's because my team fucked me over again. Thank God. Ugh. I do hate egg minigame. Egg minigame, it's got the problem of, like, you need some team communication on it. And in a game with no communication, which is a good thing, I don't want to act like it's a bad thing. If this game had comms, it would probably be the #1 most toxic community online. But, it is hard to win when you're playing a team minigame and 90% of your team is going on offense, when all it serves is to get you a 1% boost on your current egg count, despite already being in a winning position. Like, you don't need more eggs if you're not in last place, you know? All you need is to not lose eggs. Am I the only one who gets it? And also, counter-argument, am I the only one who thinks this is absolutely fucked? Speaking of which, am I the only one who dives and grabs but does not get the grab? And the answer is no. That's just the default in this game, is to smash your head into a wall. Because they designed the game around grabbing. Thank God. That was a really janky grab, but I'll take it. Another victory! You gotta take those little victories, because the big victories don't really come that often anymore. It's a sad, sad tale. There was a period, you know? There was a period of time where Fall Guys was actually the easiest thing to win in. Because its primary audience was 10-year-olds. But, like, now that no one plays it anymore, it's kind of gotten... It's kind of gotten a little sweaty. In a big way. I mean, you saw it! I alternate between calling everyone a 5-year-old and saying they're the sweatiest people on the planet, but... I mean, come on. I honestly, especially at fucking 4 a.m. on a North American server, I don't think that too many people playing right now are going to be children. I mean, they did make it recently so that you could change the server region that you're playing on manually, which is good because, like, most Australians just literally could not play the game. You're gonna fuck it up. You're gonna fuck... God damn it. Son of a bitch. Thank you for not following me like a dumbass. Okay, you got that. You got that. This game is all about identifying when your teammate has that. And if you can do that much, you've got it. That's all it takes. Ooh. Oh, he's got that. And slowly but surely, you'll see my strategy revolves around not doing anything. A sound strategy indeed. I got it! Okay, it's a little bullshit how many golden rings are spawning, huh? What's up with that? Normally not that many goldens are spawning. This is a crazy amount of gold. Buddy, you missed it. I mean, I missed another one while going for that. What is with the golds? Like, I'm seeing a gold every fucking 2 seconds here. What's the big idea? He's got that. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I got dibs. He's got that. Oh, fuck. Just get off the fucking treadmill. There you go. I trapped him. Fucking baited, dude. I made him think the treadmill was a good idea. What a dumbass. The game is surprisingly swapped positions a few times here. That normally doesn't happen on this game mode. Oh, he's facing into the ground, so I can't grab him. All-time classic. He's got that. I'm helping. Fucking idiot. Goes for the treadmill every goddamn time. Woo! Alright. Enough of this game mode. He is going to meet me in the finals, so... maybe I should be scared. Maybe I should be scared. Probably not, though. Probably not. I mean, how could I? He's 5 years old. Jokes. But I am definitely looking forward to snoozing, man. I mean, you know, this should be obvious by the fact that I'm streaming at, like... when did I start? Like 3:30 a.m. Should be obvious that I have been up since yesterday. Because my sleep schedule is fucked, and if I had decided to sleep on a shift that requires me to be in the store at like 5:30 a.m. I know I'm sprinting here, but these are the sprints you look for. You gotta sprint early on to scare people. Find your moment to jump, but that doesn't mean that sprinting isn't a tool. There are situations in which you sprint. That being said, the majority of people you'll find are dumbasses and can't tell the difference from when it's a good time to sprint. What? I was gonna say swim? Have I said swim more than once? Sorry. I lost myself in the sauce there. Focused on the game a little bit too much, and brain malfunctioned. Yeah, he's coming for me. I know it to be true. See, he sprinted. He sprinted at a good opportunity, and for that, I hate him. He is my worst enemy. And I will make sure within all of my ability that he loses, and I win. I'm going this way, dude. This way is so much better than that way. And my jump button do not work when I press it. So. Oh god, no. But yeah, the only issue is when you have people like me who sprint on the final platform. Oh, dumb it. Oh, and I just fucking stumbled. I wouldn't have won that one anyways, though. Like, unless the guy... Oh, actually he did fumble. I very easily could have won that. Wow! My bad. My bad. I just assumed there was no reason to try there because of how fucking high above that other guy was when I fell. Ah, that's how you let them slip away, man. That's how you let them slip away. I'm not too bent out of shape about it, though. The runs are going pretty fast. Faster than they used to. I'm not sure if it's because they actually killed some of the dead time or what, but things feel to move a little bit faster. Maybe it's because I don't get as much tail tag anymore, and tail tag is so entirely soul-crushing that every 3 minutes of it feels like an hour. I would believe it. I wonder what Fall Guys qualifies as the hardest maps, by the way. Hard mode. Like, what do you call hard in Fall Guys? Because if you're going off of number of eliminations, I'm pretty sure that Whirligig is Fall Guys' hardest match. Because if you take a few seconds and look at the final obstacle of Whirligig, you'll, I mean, that's all of your hope in humanity gone right there. People don't know how to wait half a second. Oh, no, I didn't make it through the Black Friday gates in time. All of the PS5s are already gone, dude. That's what I'm really hoping for, though. I mean, I know it sucks to not get a console when you want a console. Especially for parents who have promised it to their kids, but honestly, I don't really feel that bad for that, because, like, that is 100% on the parents for not knowing what they're talking about, and promising something that they can't get. So, fuck those parents anyways. It sucks for the kids, but also I hate kids, so... Working my job in the mall has only made me hate kids more. I mean, I talk about it all the time. Like, parents literally use GameStop in the mall as daycare. They will just drop their kids off and do the rest of their shopping while the kids mess up our store and are just absolutely the most annoying pieces of shit you can imagine for hours. Gamers. The worst breed on the planet. It's always the Switch section. I mean, that's probably obvious, but, like, Switch section gets demolished by children. Absolutely demolished. I am glad that we do actually have seasonals. Last time I talked about it, we didn't have any, but we have some seasonals now. So I don't need to worry about making the walls look nice anymore. Thank God, dude. I mean, it's not something I should have been doing for, like, the past few months, but because GameStop wants to act like nothing is wrong and keep the stores open at all hours despite a pandemic, and not give the stores the hours to reflect that, means that, like, only one person can be at the store most of the time. Like, very rarely have double coverage, which means we have no GAs. Like, if you have any idea of what GameStop is, and have worked there, I mean, GA is just, like, the lowest level employee. The plebeian of the GameStop environment. So we lose this, by the way, because we didn't get balls to start out with, and when we got one ball, but no one was defending it, so... Yeah, we lose, because there is no real way of winning this game if you get shat on at the start. And the opposite teams know what they're doing, and they kind of know what they're doing. They're playing defense. Like, that's all you have to do to win this game is play defense, and they're doing it. They're doing it. Look at that, we got one ball. The exact amount we started with. Congratulations, team. That wasn't really on my team's fault, though. Cool, I'm really glad that exit to main menu just straight up does not work the first time you do it. It's a really fun feature. Like, how do you even get a bug like that on accident? That is a bug that has been introduced since launch. Like, what change could you possibly make that makes it so that exiting to the main menu does not work the first time 100% of the time? Whew. Ah, yeah. Yeah. But I mean, hey, kids are like, at least at the mall, 80% of our customer base. We get a lot of kids who buy V-Bucks. Get a lot of kids who buy Roblox cards. What do you even spend? Like, am I going crazy? Roblox is free, right? Like, what do you spend money on in Roblox? I feel like I've talked about this before. I mean, I've definitely talked about it before off stream. Like, from what I've seen from Roblox, it's like, I mean, I don't know, people can, like, program their own stuff into it, right? Can you, like, could I program a casino into Roblox and have kids gamble real money on it that I can profit off of? Because if so, I'm quitting my job. Any excuse to not work this Black Friday. Any excuse. Who wants to bet, since I talked about, you know, potential closing for another pandemic Pandemic Relief Foundation. There's no polite way of putting it. Who wants to bet that immediately after Black Friday, we're gonna see a lot of places go back into quarantine? Into Pandemic Relief Foundation. I don't know what I was fucking trying to say earlier. Pandemic Alleviation Council? The Council of Alleviating Pandemics. I mean, the pandemics have had it hard recently. Vaccines were introduced. Someone's gotta speak for the pandemics, you know? Who's gonna defend them in this situation, other than Jenna McCarthy? Is that her name? Who's the dumbass? Let me fucking Google it so I know if I'm stupid or not. That name just rung out in my head. Jenny McCarthy. There you go. I was close. Is she the person I'm thinking of, though? Jenny McCarthy. Vaccines. Yes. Thank you. Took a while. I got there. Look at that! That's, I make references. I can do it. I just have to fact-check myself afterwards. Fact-check afterwards. Don't fact-check before. Never fact-check before posting. That's the #1 rule of the internet. And then if you make a mistake, just say, oh, well, I'm sorry you disagree with me. That's all you have to do. It's just that easy, boys. It's just that easy. But, I don't know. I think that's actually, like, genuinely kind of likely. Not just for the fact that Thanksgiving and Black Friday are going to see a huge surge in case numbers, but it's also, like, you know. If the country was already not okay with closing down because major corporations were losing their profit margins, they probably weren't going to close down America's largest retail day. Retail day. No other way of putting it. Retail day. Capitalism day, money day, etc., etc. They wouldn't have missed it. No chance. But now that it's past us, and I like to say it's past us now, because I don't want to think about what I have to go through in a few hours. Now that it's past us, I would not be too surprised to see very shortly after some quarantining going on around the states. It should have. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say it should have a while ago, because the real answer is it should not have stopped a while ago. Nothing was really fixed when they stopped it. But people whined a lot, and the president didn't help. So there you go. They stopped it. They stopped it. And look at us now, COVID-free. Not a problem. Don't even have to worry about it. Thank God that's all over with. I was starting to think that we'd have to cancel Christmas. I also wouldn't be too surprised if it waited until Christmas before another quarantine. It would upset me, you know. Is there really no music? No sound at all? Whoa! What the fuck? Did my headphones die? It just started coming out of my speakers. Dude! I thought, I thought I was losing it. Give me a sec. There we go. I brought it back. That's the problem with wireless headphones. They're a little finicky. Most of the time they work flawlessly. Every now and then you'll get a little bit of a wireless bip, and all of a sudden all of your audio is gone. It happens, man. It happens. But I was 100% down to just blame the game on that one. And honestly, because it's still coming through my PC, stream might not have noticed anything. But it did stop playing audio for me for a little bit. You might have been able to hear it coming through my speakers from my microphone, but my microphone is supposed to be unidirectional, so maybe it properly cut it out, who knows. I don't murder people on this game anymore, by the way. It's not worth it. The game is too laggy. Like, hardly works in your favor. And, I mean, even if you successfully kill 1 or 2 people, just puts you in too much of a risky position. You are probably the next to be yeeted. If you yeet, you shall be yoked. So says the 10th commandment. You gotta try, though. Oh. So I grabbed him from the back. He pivoted 180 degrees, grabbed me, pulled me off. I'm the only one who died? He did do a dive in midair, which, to his fairness, I guess I should have thought of that. But also, I mean, it proves my point. Proves my point 100% why I don't crap in that game anymore. I thought it would be funny. I guess it is kind of funny. Just not for me. It's funny for everyone but me at this point. Can I please... Why is the game not let you fucking leave? Ever. Thank you. What happened there, man? I can't explain it. Oh, Fall Guys. Yeah, so I'm not going to grab people on rollout. Still. I think that does a very good job of illustrating why it's a bad idea. Like, what, I can't... How did he fucking 180 after I grabbed him? That's the most confusing part to me. I'm mad that somebody would sacrifice themselves to get a kill. Because, like, he had no escape plan there. The only reason he lived is because there was only one person left who needed to die, and I filled the slot. I mean, if it was calculated, then fucking bravo. You are the #1 Fall Guys player, NA. But I feel like... I don't know. I feel like, if anything, that was a situation where he was like, well, if I'm going to die, I'm taking you with me, which is also fair. But I don't know how he did it, man. The movements he did, in my eyes, should not have been possible. Like, I wouldn't have gone for the grab if he was facing backwards. I would have been like, he's gonna grab me. But I thought it would be safe if I grabbed him from the back. Foolish. Foolish, I tell you. I should have known he had a trap card up his sleeve, dude. He had already played 180 swivel last turn. Alright, I'm not gonna be the dumbass who dies to Big Wampus, whatever it's fucking... Thick Monkus? Is that the haha funny name? I should know these. I'm a professional. How can I call myself a professional esports gamer if I don't know the name of every obstacle? Ah, and here we see the elitist of gamers. Struggling to pass the seesaw. He's not even jumping, dude. He's just grabbing in anger. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? This is the best part of every lobby. I missed this. I haven't been making fun of people enough. Dude, what are you doing? Does he know that there's another button that makes you dive? You gotta hold the grab button, dude. You gotta hold it. You were so close. Alright, so I take back my statement about no 5-year-olds playing at this time of night. I fucking hope it's a 5-year-old. Can you imagine if someone like this is driving on the streets? That's the biggest nightmare. Fuck whatever I was talking about. Is this fucking lobby going to time out because somebody let the daycare have a Switch to play this game on? This game isn't out on Switch. It probably should be. Well, you know what? Okay. I'm talking about cross-platform. I thought this game was cross-platform for so long, and turns out I'm the idiot. I just thought it was such an obvious thing to do. Like, especially as an indie game, you can't really bank on your community being that big. It was big for a while, but like, it's not, if you already have servers that the game is running off of, which they do, cross-platform is really not that hard of a networking challenge. I don't know, man. I thought the game was cross-platform. It really should be. There's no good excuse for it to not to be, other than, I guess, they might just not know how, but that seems unlikely, because if you can already get the console to connect to the system, then... Or to the server, not system. If you can already get the console to connect to the server, that's like literally all of the work right there. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Oh well. Maybe one day. It would really help not only the game to stop feeling like it's dead, because it already feels like it's completely dead. I'm surprised I even got a queue as early as it is on the NA servers. Does not happen too often. But... what am I doing? Why am I fucking paying attention to the game? I kill people on this. This is the game in which you kill. Okay, my grabs don't do anything. Maybe I should not try to kill. Haven't done enough finger exercises recently. You wanna help me? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Someone help me. Help! Pink guy. Oh, he almost just died of just me. If Pink guy had helped me out there, we could have been a serious squad. I don't trust that at all. Wow, it was actually real. There were so many people already standing there that I feel like enough people could have been tricked into thinking it was safe when it wasn't. Dude, you're dead. What the fuck? Dude, you're next? No, he actually tried to stop. This game is infinitely more fun when you're playing with, wow! Crowd surfed again. So what I said about not being frustrated about dying to physics over and over again... It's just like... If that wasn't the only thing that killed... to be fair, I've died to both physics and someone who fucking turned 180 degrees after being grabbed. So, look at that. Look at all that. The game's got a lot going for it right now. But yeah, if the game was cross-platform, this wouldn't happen as often. And I would also have way more babies to kill. Which is like the dream in Fall Guys. Give me more 5-year-olds to throw off on, what was that game? I was gonna say Fruit Shoot, but that is not... Perfect Match. There you go. Give me more 5-year-olds to throw off Perfect Match, and I'm a happy camper. I fell too early, man. I died in the second game. So the only 60 people are already in a lobby. I have to wait for other people to fall. There you go. Another wave of people who just died. That was enough. That's all it took. I'm playing with the same people over and over again. That's like genuinely true. Especially when I was playing the Northern Lion Ryan Gary special. I was playing it with my girlfriend off stream, and we were getting lobbies, like decently filled lobbies, but it was the exact same people every single game. Just over and over and over again queuing with the same people. Just, you know, I guess expected, but especially for like a split untraditional queue, I guess I can get it. But this is like the main game, man. This is the main thing. I can't queue with anyone. Dude, I can't make my Black Friday joke anymore. Oh wait, no, I still can. Let's go. The camping out all night was worth it. I was gonna say camping off. Hope I don't camp off. You gotta be a little bit careful when you do what I just did there. Because standing near the edge at all is risky. Not because you might get hit by a wrecking ball, but because you might get hit by someone else who got hit by a wrecking ball. It has happened in the past. It has happened. You got this, buddy. I believe in you. Oh, you might have some troubles on that one. I probably would have taken a different route. I've only had 2 finals in a full hour of gameplay. That's pathetic. I need to boost those numbers. I need a Fall Guys trainer. Speaking of boosting those numbers, I saw someone earlier on Twitch taking like previously I had done it's the same website. There's like a music test, like sound test. The original test I took was for tone deafness. Oh, what the fuck? It's Jinxed? Excuse me? You're really gonna throw me into second round Jinxed? When I only have, like, 30 minutes before I need to leave? But yeah, the original test I took was, for tone deafness. And I fucking aced it with flying colors. I was, like, in the top 2 percentile or something. And I think I missed, like, 1 question. Or, yeah, I missed 1 question. And I, made fun of my buddy Jacob, who, did the composition for my game on Steam. Don't touch me. This is, real COVID hours in the mall 2020 colorized me 1 hour from now. But yeah, I made fun of him because I made him take the test and he missed 2. What an idiot! He missed 2 and I only missed 1! Fucking freak. Freak of nature. I should have done the composition. What a dumbass. Anyways, I took another test on the same website. It's a new... Oh, I should be grabbing people. I did not switch my mindset whenever I got infected. Hopefully people don't use this strategy to me on work. That would be sad. Wouldn't like it one bit. The 2 dudes are standing right next to each other. Oh, the 1 dude is standing... Where the fuck is our yellow boy? Dead. Dead as fuck. Okay. Round over, by the way. That's what happens in Jinxed. I mean, I didn't really help at all. But it's kind of impossible to help in Jinxed. The only way you know you helped in Jinxed is A, if you are one of the persons who just started with the infection, and, you know, at that point all you have to do is infect 1 other person and you've done your part. Or B? I can't remember if I started with A or if I started with 1. But B/2. 2B. Haha. If you are the last person who grabs the winning infected. If you grab someone and you win the game because of it, that's how you know you helped. Those are the only 2 situations. Back to the test. I took another test on the same website because I saw someone else doing it earlier today. And it was just like overall, I don't know what you would call it. I forget what the test called it. But it's like music literacy or something. Basically, it's just like, how good are you at, like, distinguishing the factors that go into music? Like, tone is one of them, beat is one of them, and melody is the last one. The first time I took the test, I got 114, which I think put me in like the top 20 percentile, but I wasn't satisfied. So I tried to do it again to get a better score. And, you know, whatever your first one is definitely the most accurate. Like, they only have a set amount of, you know, music samples. Some of them are really, really fucking hard to tell apart, though. But it is the same samples every time. So if you've done the test multiple times, it does give you an advantage. That being said, I tried to take it one more time, and I even put headphones on. I was like, I'm getting serious now. I put my headphones on, and it's absolutely fucking destroyed the first section of it, which was the beat section. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I think I missed like 1 out of 15 or whatever. I was like, that's good enough for me. The first time I did the test, the beat section, I actually did like worse on, which was upsetting to me because I played drums in the past. And I thought it was alright, you know. Maybe not the best, but I could keep tempo. Anyways. So I destroyed the beat section, and I was like, that's all I needed. You know, I'm past it. Now that I've gotten what was previously my hardest part out of here, I'll get fucking top 2 percentile easy peasy. I got back to the melody section, and fucking bombed, dude. Like, it was... I messed up, like, the first 3 melodies, and I was like, I'm fucking out of here, dude. Why did I show up? The melodies one was the one I did best on the first time. The melodies one is actually really hard, though, because it's not... Like, I kind of take issue with the melodies one, honestly. Because it's not about notes being off-key. It's about notes being changed. Which is more of a memory test than a music literacy test. Because some of the, like, more difficult ones are just really long melodies, and it's like, they only change 1 or 2 notes somewhere in there, and you're like, that sounds the exact same to the other one. I don't know. It's not just, like, literally, you hear the melody twice, and one of them has different notes. Like, that would be easy as fuck. They also change the pitch of the entire melody, so you can't bank on something standing out. Everything stands out. You have to find the thing that stands out even more so than normal. It's hard. I'm proud of my original score. I'll take my 114. Especially on the melodies one, I was like way above the curve the first time I took it. I only missed 1, I think. One of these days I'll go back to that test and grind out a perfect score. So I can, shit on Jacob again. Oh, he won't know what hit him. He'll be like, how the fuck did you do that? One of these days. Alright, so I'm not gonna grab someone on rollout. I feel like last time I did that, I had a bad time. Things turned out for the worse. And, like, what an unsuspecting target, too. The guy, like, already had his arms out grabbing before I had even showed up to him, and he was facing the wrong direction. I mean, it was probably just lag. He probably was facing the other direction, but on my screen, he was facing the opposite. So, he was probably like, why the fuck did this dude walk right into my hands? Where I'm like, I was just here to give this guy a nice back massage, and he fucking 180s. We did it. We survived. All it took was a little bit of patience, and not making a joke that got me killed. Block party. You don't see this one that often. Maybe you do nowadays, I don't know. I don't really play this game off stream. I did a little bit when the Northern Lion thing came out, like I said, but that's like the one time I played this game off stream. Since the new season. And even then, it was not that much. I'd say, like, off-stream play of this game was fairly high when it first released. Is slowly dipped down somewhere beneath 5 hours, for sure. Definitely under 5 hours. RuneScape has taken over. I do have some time to talk about RuneScape. Everyone's favorite. I definitely don't use it as a lullaby. But RuneScape's fun, man. Since I didn't have the opportunity of forming coherent sentences when I was playing Minesweeper and talking about it, and honestly, I just lack the ability to speak coherently, to my chagrin. I have a good opportunity to talk about it now, is the gist of that sentence. The Daitai. Yeah, I feel like playing the RuneScape League is bad for a number of reasons. The primary reason is it's actually making me have fun playing RuneScape again, which is a very, very bad sign. If you're starting to have fun playing RuneScape, it's all downhill from there, buddy. Before you know it, you're wearing an I'm addicted to RuneScape sweatshirt. Which, since I don't think I've ever mentioned that on stream, was an actual sweatshirt I possessed as a 4th grader. I know, I was the coolest kid in class. You don't need to tell me. I wish I still had it. I mean, obviously it wouldn't fit, but like, what a relic. What an artifact. My girlfriend keeps telling me she's gonna buy me another one. If only, dude. I'd wear it. That's like, it's the peak amount of, you know, you hit a period where it's cool and you're in 4th grade. Well, it was never cool, but, you think it's cool. And then, very quickly, you realize, oh, what a fucking dumbass I was. That's not cool. And now it's at the point where I'm like, that is actually the coolest sweatshirt. Please give it to me again. I've hit peak. Peak, I'm addicted to RuneScape is a hilarious sweatshirt. I don't even understand how Blue could have possibly hit it away from the net when they had the conveyor belt working in their favor, you know? How's that happen? Dude, I hate playing fall ball with a small team and no humans on my team. What I mean by no humans is the fact that I have no teammates that I know in real life, so I can't trust them. Oh, wow, that conveyor belt really starts touching you before you touch it. I guess it's the base of it also rotates, huh? Dude, that guy is fucking king. That guy sent the ball. Glad he's on my team. Oh, yeah. We got a fucking jester who thinks it's hilarious to grab also. I mean, it's a genuine strategy when there's this few players. But I do hate it. Whatever, dude. Fuck off. No. No. What happened to our goalie? He was there! He just fell! Why? Why? Why'd you do it, man? He just gave up. Well, I feel like this is a lost cause at this point. If we haven't already, we're going to start getting people disconnecting on our team. I just don't know, like, the goalie was so perfectly prepared to prevent that shot, and he just dove straight to the fucking hole for no reason. Maybe I missed what happened there, but last I had checked, there was someone in the perfect spot to block, and then he was back at the spawn. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it with 5 seconds left. God damn it, dude. I don't have that much more time for additional runs. Failing to, a team game. That one hurts. That is, you know, if you're gonna go out, it's probably going to be because of a team game. That's just Fall Guys in a nutshell. How'd I get into this bloody nutshell, etc. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, fucking RuneScape's fun? What? What's up with that? Turns out all they had to do was take out literally all of the grind and just make it a Skinner box that rewards you for doing nothing. It's that easy. I'm very much enjoying, like, okay, we're even doing, like, what my girlfriend and I are doing right now is, like, the peak of grind, which is, combat and Slayer. But we actually can't really do that anymore, because, we're at the point where we're, like, combat level 50-something, and still have primarily bronze armor. I got mithril plate body from the plate body shop. I think I crafted a steel full helmet, and that's all that our smithing level could take us to. That's it. That's our armor. That's 100% of it. Everything else is bronze. You have a scimitar. Fucking steel skimmy, however RuneScape-ites want to pronounce that. I think people say skimmy. The only reason I remember that is because I know there was a high percentage of people calling it a scimitar because of the amount of people who play RuneScape calling it skimmy. The old scimitar. Classic scimitar. But yeah. You know, I know what the best strength training weapon is. Don't act like I don't have the knowledge. I actually do not have the knowledge for, like, most shit in RuneScape. The only thing I really know is that, like, Dragon Scimitar is pretty good for... What? I've seen everybody jump it. Wow! That was the, like, most jumped at door, and it didn't fucking bust! The fuck happened? Dragon Scimitar is, like, top-tier strength training, I think. Abbey Whip is, like, top-tier attack training, I think. Or actually, I think Abbey Whip is just top-tier for everything else training. I think it is the best for attack and defense. I think. But it's also impossible to get unless you train your Slayer, so that's why you always train Slayer with combat, kiddos. That's why. But it was actually kind of... Because, okay, it wasn't hard, I just didn't know something about the League. I was unaware, like, I skimmed through all of the League information stuff, which is not a good idea. Dude, let's go, the first slime climb of the night. I was unaware that they changed it so that all Slayer Masters give the same Slayer tasks, and they're always based on your level. So I thought you needed to unlock an area before you could get Slayer tasks, because I thought the Edgeville one was still going to require level 40 combat, but it didn't. So anyways, eventually, once we learned that, started training Slayer in combat, which is by far one of the grindier skills, even with the XP boosted, because, okay, wow, I fucking hate everyone. I despise the human race. XP boosting does literally nothing to help you when you hit zeros over and over again. Which is why combat is really fucking annoying to train in regular unboosted RuneScape. But especially with boosting, you realize how miserable combat training actually is. Like, it's really fun, like actually fun, when you have your Slayer high enough to actually get cool drops. But that takes a really fucking long time. Takes a really long time. I'm not going for the yeet. You fucking crazy. Am I first place, or was someone, like, so far ahead that I don't even see them? Probably the latter. But we'll see after everyone else finishes. I took way too long at the start because so many people were dogpiling me. Oh no, buddy. You got this. I believe in you. 18th tries the charm. 18th... Yeah, that's how that saying goes. When I put 18th in there, my fucking brain melted. I was like, 3rd tries the charm? That doesn't sound right. 18th tries the charm, definitely. Just sounds awful. That's, it's just disgusting in your mouth. And coming out of it. Oh, no. Got slowly escorted into the goop. But, yeah, combat sucks when you don't get loot boxes. Bruh. Why? You could just walk. The loot boxes are fun, though. We'll get there eventually. We're at the period... I didn't even finish my train of thought about why we can't do that anymore. So it's really grindy. And it's still not that unenjoyable. Like, grinding to get your combat up is miserable, but... It's only taken, like, 2 hours to get from, like, level... I don't know, 10 to level 50 combat. So it's not that bad. It is still the grindiest part of it, but it's not that bad. We can't do that anymore, though, because our armor is shit, and our Slayer tasks are telling us to fight level 40s, which is fair, because that's 10 levels beneath us, but also, those motherfuckers hit like 6s and 7s on you when you're wearing bronze armor. So unless you want to waste, like, all of the fucking lobster you fished for, goodbye. I still feel that, I don't know, I'm comfortable with the first relic choice that we took, which was the harvest one. I understand, like, it would definitely be a lot more active of an experience if you take the one that, like, crafts things instantly. Okay, my grab did not work. Like, I think it instant smelts, it instant cooks. I think. I don't know, it instant does a lot of things, whatever it does. Point is. Okay, this is fun. I'm glad we're all having fun here. The point is, it handles a lot of, like, tedious stuff all at once, and it does it for all items in your inventory. As opposed to the first relic, which does not really give you a huge speed increase like that, but it lets you do things a lot more mindlessly, which is great for me. A lot of fun for me. Because you don't have to do any bank runs whenever you're mining, fishing, and fucking whatever the other one is. Mining, fishing, and... Dude, what is the third one? There's only 3. Woodcutting! There you go. There you go. Which means, because woodcutting is actually... Like, most of the time, I would just woodcut and fire make at the same time. Get 2 birds stoned at once. But because it actually instant goes to the bank, A, that's actually impossible, and B... makes fletching way easier. So our fire making is level 0. Well, 1. But yeah, actually have decent fletching for once in my life. It's fun. I'm having fun with RuneScape. It scares me. Oh, I didn't realize what we're playing. That also scares me. This is probably going to be my last attempt, by the way. Oh, 5... Nah, I might be able to do 1 more. I'm not going to be late. I'm fine. Well, I was gonna say I want to grab breakfast beforehand, but I don't really have anything in the house. I still haven't gone to the grocery store when I should have. And, I don't think anything's gonna be open this early. Shocker. I know. The one thing I'm very confused about is, like, what the fuck would RuneScape do in future leagues, right? Like, haven't they already shot their whole wad? Like, what else do they have that they can actually, like, expand upon? Without introducing, like, a league mechanic. God damn it, he was just faster than me. I mean, I tripped up once where I had to, because a ball just completely blocked the doorway we went through. And, that was, like, it. That was it. He was just faster. I don't know. I guess I might have taken slightly suboptimal lines? I don't know. I feel like I did as well as you could imagine, and still lost. I don't need to talk for the 1000th time why Fall Mountain is the worst final minigame that actually sees the light of day Because, I don't know. I'm still undecided on whether I hate Fall Mountain more than I hate, what is it even called? The final tag minigame. I haven't seen it in so long. I actually think they've just removed it from the game. Royal Fumble, that's the one. I think Royal Fumble would honestly be welcome every now and then. Just because it's variety, you know? And, yeah. Fall Mountain is just as shit. I don't know why anyone would defend Fall Mountain more than they would defend, Royal Fumble, because it... Especially if you're just put in, like, a back row when you start Fall Mountain, it's just as fucking random chance whether you're able to win or not, compared to, Royal Fumble. You know, people can say, oh, it's about knowing the map. First off, it's not. But secondly, you could equally argue that Royal Fumble is about knowing the map, too. But yeah, I'm curious to see what RuneScape would do for future leagues. Because they can't really do much unless they do start adding some sort of league mechanic to make it interesting outside of, like, normal RuneScape stuff. Because all they've done for the first 2 leagues, as far as I'm aware, like I said, last time I talked about it, I don't know that much about the first league, except it was mostly the exact same. Except for the fact that I don't think they locked out areas in that first league. But now that they have, like, I feel like the second league is, like, really, the first one was trying it out. The second league was fleshing out the infrastructure. I think the third league is where they kind of have to land on their feet and make a great performance, you know? Like, they've set the stage in the first 2 leagues, kind of outlining what to expect. But I think they really need to, like, blow people out of the water with the third one. And, like, add something new that is not currently in RuneScape. Because literally all the league is right now, and it's good. Like, I am having a good time doing it. And honestly, if they just did the same thing, but, like, reset your stats for a third league, I would be a little disappointed. Maybe a lot disappointed. But I would probably still be like, this owns. I honestly probably wouldn't play it myself, just because, you know, I just did it and it's the same thing over again. But for people who haven't played it, I would recommend it. I would be like, yeah, the league is a lot of fun and a good way of playing RuneScape. The easy solution, like the easy band-aid fix, is just changing the relics. I really hope they don't do that, though. If they're going to do anything in a third league, I think it really has to be something that changes the experience a little bit. Like, RuneScape is already a fucking bloated as fuck game. I don't think that it would really suffer from, like, a league mechanic thrown on top of it, a la Path of Exile. Now, I also don't think that it would be a good idea to keep those league mechanics in the game in the way that Path of Exile does it, because, honestly, that's a little bit problematic, the way Path of Exile does it, and it is becoming more and more of a problem the more and more leagues they add to the game. But, you know, if they're okay and have the workforce to spend a few months working on a mechanic that will be thrown away at the end of the next 3 months, then, yeah, they definitely should. And, fuck, who knows? Maybe there is an addition that's so interesting and so changing to the core mechanics of the game in a positive, good way that everyone loves, that they do decide to keep a league mechanic in the game permanently. Who knows, right? But I don't think that should be the standard. They need to do something, though, because, like, if they keep doing the same thing over and over again, people are going to wash out of it. I think it's only really working because I heard nothing about the first OSRS League, but I have heard a lot about the second one from, you know, people who don't really talk about RuneScape all that often. So, you know, it's cool. It is good. Like, it's a lot of fun. It's a really fun way of playing the game, and things are just faster is the main thing. And like I said, if you chose the second of the first 3 relics, things would be even faster. But I chose the more passive route. Silly me, I thought that would save more time, but apparently people know more efficient bank routing than I do. Not surprising. I was never that knowledgeable on RuneScape meta. I always just did shit in my own inefficient, dumb 4th grader way until I stopped playing. But I would be interested to see what they do. I'm hoping for something exciting, but not expecting anything exciting, you know? Like, you'd love to see it, but at the same time, you'd understand if you didn't. That's basically where I stand on it right now. Alright. 5:13, this definitely has to be the last one. Because, like, I do still have to, like, get ready a little bit. Like, I am wearing my, work clothes. I did change before I started stream. Because I knew I was going to run it down to the wire, but I'm mostly ready. Still have to get a little ready. I have to feed my cat, water some plants at fucking 5 a.m. I just always water plants before I go to work. I guess I could wait till I get home from work to do that one, since I'm getting home at like 2. Oh well, this is still going to be the last one. I have to mentally prepare. Like, this has been a nice way of getting my nerves off of it before it starts, but I do have to actually think about what's in my future. Not pleasant thoughts, man. Not pleasant thoughts. Alright, let's see where they go with this. Not a good start, buddy. Red is way farther behind, though, so it's not that bad. Come on. I'll help you. I'll help you. There you go. That's all you do. You get 1 man ahead to do the quick and easy pivot on the ball. If you can get that quick and easy pivot, you're first place every single time. I haven't seen, or maybe I have seen these obstacles. I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen these bouncers on Rollout. Rollout? Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll? What is it called? Rollout is the one I just did. I think it's Rock and Roll. Who fucking knows? Who cares? It's fucking Fall Guys. Playing a dead game. Speaking of seasons, I guess. Leagues, whatever. Any high hopes for Fall Guys next league season? I don't. I mean, you know, like I said, I use this as a fucking conduit to talk through, because it's a really easy game to talk over. But, the game itself needs some help. Especially, like, it's gonna be a hard game to talk over if I can't actually play the game, because servers can't fill up enough to start a queue. Am I really doing tail tag again? I literally just this stream mentioned why runs weren't feeling as long is because I was getting less tail tag, and here we go. Here we go. And they're really fucking low player count tail tags too, which is like the be-all end-all. This is like peak tail tag experience. You're gonna throw me under the bus. I fucking know it. Nah, I'm not taking that. I'm giving him the roundabout. Almost crashed into me, buddy. One of us is gonna get hurt. That hot dog was so close. Again! Except this time he was close enough to grab. Despite not being visibly close enough to grab, because, you know. It's Fall Guys. Oh, juked. And by juked, I mean I held the analog stick forward. Oh, that's all it takes, baby. Let's It's just like, you can't cover all your angles, and that's what it's designed around, but I hate it. No, dude. No, dude! It's okay. I got this. Turbo Speedins. He was trying, though. That's the thumbnail! Alright. It actually is, it's becoming more and more of a struggle to find thumbnails for my YouTube. I've been kind of behind the ball on that. I actually, like, the past 2 days, I've had no videos set to upload, and I've had to, like, quickly, hours before the video goes up, scramble together to set a name, description, and thumbnail for them. I spent way too much work on one of them, too, and it's like, why am I putting the effort into these thumbnails when they're fucking VOD videos and, like, no one watches them anyways? Have you seen me? Have you seen who I am? No one's watching this shit. But, it was for when I was playing, Monster Train a few days... Wow. When I was playing Monster Train a few days ago, and I discovered that, the second Umbra champion gets eaten, I just fucking hate Fall Mountain. Like, I didn't even fall. My dude just fucking moonwalked at light speed when he got hit by that ball. It just, have fun getting a free victory, guys. Can I do one more? It's 5:18. I'm really pushing it if I do one more. I'm doing one more. I can make it. If I don't get incredibly long games, just don't give me big fans. If you give me big fans, I might actually have to quit. Oh, fuck. I really shouldn't, but I'm fucking... Go! Send it! Go fast! I got this. Plus, if I lose to a team minigame early on, which is fairly likely. Seesaw. Ugh. People are notoriously slow on Seesaw. Oh well. It's okay if I'm a few minutes late. So long as I'm not 15 minutes late. That would be bad. That is the only disaster. So long as I'm in the store before it opens, I'm alright. But yeah, when I discovered that the second Umbra champion gets eaten, I spent way too long... I say photoshopping, but I just use paint.net. I spent way too long photoshopping it to look like the Umbra champion is a burger. Put a bun on it, put some lettuce and tomato. Looks beautiful. All that effort gone down the drain. I have fun doing it, though. I actually do have a lot of fun making YouTube thumbnails. I actually, like, I did that kind of shit before I started making YouTube thumbnails, though. Like, not for YouTube thumbnails, obviously, but, yeah, I was always a fan of making my own shitty meme images. Are you fucking brain dead? Like, what is wrong with these people? Just wait 2 seconds for it to raise up a bit before jumping. Seesaw, man. It hasn't gotten any better. It hasn't gotten any better. I meant to hit the jump button, as you could see by the X button input on my input display. Again, I was probably just actually too late there. I'm too used to it, man. I'm too used to the, I like this. I'm too used to the end is nigh. Oh, let's go! The forgiveness frames, man. Lets you walk off for a few frames and still get the jump out. Alright, well. All I have to do is hope that the rest of the lobby times out, and then I move on with only 20 qualified, and this will be the shortest Fall Guys victory of all time. I haven't gotten a single crown for GameStop, man. Not a single one. These guys don't realize that they're so close to timing out. It's gonna be so fucking sad. Oh, I didn't even do my flex jump. I'm such a fucking idiot, dude. Oh, we got another wave. We got another wave. Some people are definitely timing out. It's anybody's guess as to who at this point, but I don't think that the full 40 are going to make it. We'll see. It's so close. No, dude. The seesaw keeps falling, too. There are less people, and they're being more coordinated about it. We'll see. Like, the song does not normally go this deep, you know? Look at how many people are waiting at the front there. Oh, they went through. You know, if I'm proven... Nope! 3 people. 3 people got fucked over by time. I'm so sad, though. No one waiting at the exit got fucked over. Those are my favorite. There's nothing funnier than taking way too long on a lobby and watching someone at the exit taunting with emotes not make it because they didn't go through. It's my favorite part. A lot of perfect match. And by a lot of perfect match, I mean like 2. Which is too many. Too many. Oh! Wait! Excuse me? What is this? An actual challenge? Wait! I thought this game was supposed to be easy baby mode. We're actually going to see some people fall here. Because normally it gets down to the point where, like, everybody is on one platform. And, if you have to do jumpies... Oh, well, I guess you don't if you're on the corner, huh? You fucking idiot. That's how you fall. You dumbass. Idiot! Please, alright, that's how I fall. Alright, that's the last game for today. Because I was grabbed for half a second from a person standing a full fall beam away from me, and then I got launched at 10,000 miles per hour by an obstacle that barely hit me. That's Fall Guys. I'm done. I need to drown in the misery of way too many people walking into GameStop. Thank you for enjoying my shit show. If you enjoyed it, that's very presumptuous of me. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. Probably not. I'm going to put a huge doubt on that one because I have another miserable opening shift, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see when I next stream. I'm just glad I got to fit one in. Point is, I gotta fucking go, though. I don't want to be late. Bye!